So here we are on the first day, 7:30, waiting for the train to Carlisle.
So maybe just send you a box and accepted it yet. I'll send you it. As we sent to the 1st of June, I'll send you this one anyway. So you must have done it.
Right, we're here eventually, 1:45 on the first day after a slight delay at Lancaster. So, yep, just need to find the start now. That's at the train station. So we'll head up the town centre and see where the start is. Well, here we are at the official start. The compass sculpture, look. Lovely little town of Ulverston. We've just walked through it, seen a bit of it. Spoke to a few locals and they seem very friendly. So we'll have to come back here again another day. But yeah, right. We'll get this baby started. So just headed north out of Ulverston. Now you can see the ranges of the lakes. There's the old man of Coniston. As we're panning around to the east. It's bringing you around towards Ulverston. And the monument on the hill there is meant to represent a lighthouse. I don't know, well, it's not an actual lighthouse. A monument. The locals call it the pepper pot because it looks a bit like a sort of, you know, like a salt cellar, pepper cellar. And there's Ulverston, look, so that's where we came from. Just slow and steady up the hill, or hills over here. We're going to start getting the views. So it must be about 22 degrees maybe. There's not a breath of wind. So we're feeling the heat, but we're keeping hydrated, so all right. So we've been through fields, through farms, through more fields, through another farm, and now we're just coming to St John's Church. Look, there's a little church. The views. Over there's the pepper pot, straight ahead on the top of the hill. So we've sort of come all the way around and down there. We are. So I'm guessing we're probably about 6 or 7 miles in maybe. About 2/3 to the way of where we're going to camp tonight. So yeah, just thought I'd show you that. Lovely little church. Little graveyard. So finally 8:20 in the evening, so it took near enough 6.5 hours to get from Ulverston to here. 29,950 steps and 4,753 calories according to me Garmin. Oh, what a beautiful night though. I tell you, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm absolutely paggered. It's been red hot. Hardly any wind. So for it's only, I think it's 10 miles to here. It's been a tough one. Like, I found that really tough today. So ready just to make camp. I think have an early night, get some food and have an early night. So yep. Beautiful though. Worth the walk. Right, we've made camp, excuse the mess. in the middle of cooking. I'm gonna have a mug shot, and then I've got something a bit nicer, or something, and some usually bar things for pudding. There's two people over there who've just been for a swim. I don't know if you can make them out. There's my camp for the night. Oh, glad to get this down. Look at this though, Beacon Tarn. It's about 10 mile in. I don't know what that big hill is, a mountain. Anyone know? Is it Scarfell Pike? I don't know. I don't know, useless. So, put in the comments though, if you know what that is. And I'll guarantee you I'm not going to go up it. Right, I'm going to get my tea. Bring you back in a bit. Right, good morning, day 2. That's where I camped last night. Beacon Tarn. So I'm just going to head around and up over that ridge and down into Coniston. I think it's about 5 mile. And then maybe walking about 5 mile after that. Getting about 10 in. So yeah, good night's sleep. Had some porridge and some coffee this morning. So feel good. Ready to go. So we'll continue on. As you can see, we've made it to Coniston Water. No ferries coming up as yet here today. It's as it's saying, there's been some storm damage. There's no one coming yet today. Beautiful, isn't it? I'm just gonna walk along to Coniston. Maybe have some lunch there. See what's to do. Paddle boarders over there, look. There's the ferry. Straight path. Right, we've just got to Coniston. This is the lake shore, look. There's cafes and shops and toilets. You can even go on the boat. Go around, a cruise around Coniston. So, my nephew, well, camped last night up at Beacon Tarn with us. He's just been picked up by his mum. So I've had a bit of a kit change, went a bit like that, and he's away home, and we're just going to continue on. I'm glad to say it's clouded over a little bit, a bit breezy. As you know, as you can see, before we got here, it was absolutely red hot. Absolutely just killer. But anyway, it's forecast to rain later, so we'll make the most of this weather. And yeah, we'll just go up to Coniston, get a few photos of Coniston, and keep going. Keep going along the Cumbrian way. Yeah! Look at that. Right in the thick of the lakes now, look. Wow. Right, so this interesting building up ahead is an old Folly, and the Folly was once used as a home for hunting hounds, and it's been restored by the National Trust. There are seats inside if the weather isn't good and you need early refreshment. So let's go and have a look at this then. Now, I don't know if someone's accidentally left the gate open and that animal's have been in. That's what it looks like. If you want to read that, you can pause that. Ugh. Right, so plenty benches, bit of rubbish, which is a shame, and yeah, someone decided to leave the gate open, so the cows and the sheep or whatever have decided to live in there. Right, we'll soldier on, see what else is to see. This is so much better than the first bit from Ulverston to Coniston. Look at this. This is what I expected the Lake District to be like. Beautiful. Now I've got a feeling it's only going to get better. Happy days. You can see here how all the little streams have dried up with all the hot weather we've had. So my advice is, if you bring in a water filter, get it top up when you can, when you see it. Like just down there, there was a, well, it's classed as a river, but it was more like just a stone flowing back. It was that dry, but yeah, it just shows you. So one thing I've learned last couple of days is if there's water there and you need to top up your bottle, get it, because a lot of these streams are dried up. So, you complain that the sun's too hot and that the rivers are all drying up, and guess what happens? It starts to rain. But that's alright, don't mind a bit of rain. It is the Lake District after all. So this is Tarnhow. As you can see, it's absolutely heaving. Can I get moved for people? I was watching another YouTuber who'd done this way, and the other day, just before I started this, and there was a scene where they got to here and it was that hot. He went for a paddle in that water there. He's complaining how hot he was. Not quite that today, but it's all good. Not one sign for the Cumbrian way. Great, eh? It just isn't well signposted, this place. So you got to keep checking your map. Check and check again. I don't know who's responsible. I don't know if it's the Lake District or Cumbria County Council or who. But someone wants to get that together and get some proper way markers on this walk. I suppose, you know, they might look at it and go, it's not that common a walk, not popular, spend the money on it, but it's a shame. You know, what does it cost for a few finger points or posts? But anyway, we're having a good day. We're nice and cool, a little bit damp, but yeah, all is good. We'll continue on and see what else we can see for you. So, the positive outlook is, it's not sunny, I'm not getting sunburned, I'm not complaining how hot it is. That's the positive outlook. The negative outlook is, these clouds are spoiling the views. It's still beautiful though, isn't it? Yep, it's raining still. I think it's meant to rain at about tea time. Maybe 7, 8 o'clock. I'm not bothered actually if it rains and then If it stops about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock and I can get the tent up in the dry, happy days. I think it's going to thunder on, is it the day after tomorrow? Maybe even tomorrow. So that might be interesting. Probably be better if it thunders tomorrow than it doesn't on the day after. Because the day after, I think that's when we'll go up Stake Pass. Probably don't want to be up high on a hill. Thunderstorm. Never mind. Right. So far so good. Everything's good. Just apart from the views. But I'm sure we'll make up for them. Right. Back in a bit. Okay, so just come down there on this bit of road. There's a signpost, look. On a few. Skelworth Bridge, 1 mile. That dog gate, yeah? It's the smallest gate in the world. And yes, you'll be pleased to know it's still raining. So, we're not getting sunburn today. We get a Skelworth and keep going a bit more further, I think. There's a campsite further on. I might just head for that tonight. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think we'll be walking a bit longer when it's raining. Yep, still raining, and it is 6:05. You see the hills coming into view now. So I believe this is a place called Elterwater, and there's a campsite here. I think if we can find that, and we've got room for the night, I think we'll just pitch up in there and call it a day. Made good progress today. It's been a good one. Nice walk. The advantages are it hasn't been red hot and it hasn't been blazing sun. Disadvantages are it's been a bit wet and the views haven't been fantastic, but it's still been a good day all in all. Yeah, we'll go along here, see if we can pitch up. If not, there's another campsite about 3 miles further on, the Dungeon Gill. But to be honest, if I'm getting here, I think we'll just wrap it for the day here. So we've got as far as I want. We hit the target. Oh. So right, I'll let you know what happens soon. Right, so we've just got the tent up. Got a sort of break from the rain. It's still drizzly, but got the tent up without getting too wet. Look at that though. I hope that's clear in the morning. We'll get some great views of that. Langdale Pikes. Fantastic. So yeah, so we're just going to get hunkered down, get some tea and just chill out really. If there's anything interesting to film, I'll bring you back. If not, I'll see you in the morning. So at night I'm going to have a fire pot chili con carne. That's a little view. That old van. That's tent on the top. Wow. Little boil. Takes that out in his blanket. It is.